Peterson and the boys made us all so proud. MP, I was so proud to be your friend last night. You were straight balling.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. You know, it was a fun game to be a part of. A little heartbreaking that we couldn't get it done, but that's March Madness, and it was just fun to be a part of and get that far.
I don't know how many basketball games I've been to this year. None more entertaining. Not only were the stakes high, but the quality of basketball was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big game. We defensively we changed some things to stop them. They have two really good players, and we did a lot of things that we don't do normally. And I thought we adjusted pretty well. We just couldn't get a big shot at the end, and they made their shots at the end. So.
They were all over Brandon. I mean, they did a nice job, I thought, especially on him, kind of staying in his way so that he didn't have a clear look at the rim from outside. Otherwise, you guys had some run. Inside, we were able to get some looks. Some of the looks that we should have made didn't go. It seemed like if we could have gotten a couple of those to drop, and they were defended. I'm not saying they were easy. If we could have gotten a couple of those to go inside, it could have been a different outcome.
Yeah, I agree. We missed some easy bunnies, I remember it was late in the fourth quarter, maybe 4 minutes left. I had an and one that just rolled out.
It rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled, and then it rolled out.
And then, of course, the last shot of the game from half court, you're not going to win that game 99 of the times with that shot. But Joe Phillip hits it just off the side of the rim, and if it was an inch to the right, that ball is dropping in.
There was a stretch there in the fourth quarter of about 30 seconds where we turned it over like 4 straight times, and they built that 6-8 point lead. I mean, you guys hadn't turned the ball over the entire game. What happened right there?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Number 3 on Muskegon Academy team hit a clutch 3 in the corner, and I think it just kind of scared us a little bit. And they ended up, after that 3, they got 2 more buckets off of our turnovers and ended up scoring 7 points in 24 seconds, and we didn't answer that, so they went on a 7-0 run. So that was really the big dagger in the game. You
know who was amazing in this tournament? All you guys played incredibly well. But this Wilcox guy is an animal. I mean, he's the shortest kid in your starting lineup. He was taking it down onto the post. That was a play you guys were running, and he was abusing the guy trying to defend him.
Oh, yeah, he's physical. He's really physical, and he definitely stepped up his game. He's a captain. He's a senior, and, he without him, we wouldn't have gotten this far, and he really helped us out a lot.
It was really special. You have a lot more anecdotes about this than I do, but you guys were in the locker room for a long time. That's a private moment with you and your team. Coach Felix came out about 20 minutes later. Almost all of the Hillsdale fans had stayed after the loss, had stayed way up there in Vicksburg. And as he walked up to talk to Mike Bob and Scott, there was a standing ovation from a couple hundred Hornet fans who had stood behind and waited. And you could tell it really touched Coach and that he was emotional in that moment. And then as you guys started to come out of the locker room, same thing, an ovation for all you kids. It was one of the neatest things I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, Coach Felix, he's a great guy. And one of his dreams, just not for basketball, but for his life, is to take a team to the Breslin. And, I think he was, we were so close. We were 3 points away from doing that. And to see how many people support him, and especially for all the hard work that he does, and everybody knows that he works hard. And I feel like he was touched emotionally that everybody's behind him on it, and they all support him. And he's one of the best coaches around. He won Coach of the Year in Class B in 2005. He's a very respectable man, and he's a great guy to play for.
And the Hornets are going to be no joke next year. You guys, with you and Pat coming back, some of the young kids, you have talented younger guys on the way. It's tough for Andrew and Beisch, and Trey, but you're going to be right back there next year.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to work hard this off season, and hopefully we can do some more damage next season.
Gosh, it was fun.
It's awesome.
You guys
March Madness, baby.
24-2.
Yep.
I mean, are you kidding? Take a step back and think about that.
I know. And one of the coolest things to say is that the 2 teams we lost to are in the one of them will be going to the finals, and the other one's in the Final Four.
They're still there.
I know it.
MP, we want to thank you so much. Good to see you here tonight. I didn't know if you'd make it in tonight or if you just collapse. I mean, you guys, the emotional output, the physical output. This is an intense experience to go through.
It is. It was hard going to school today. Everybody's upset about the game. Especially the outcome. It's so close. But you just life moves on. You gotta keep going.
Proud of you, dude.